Talk to me nice. What do you like? What's your price? Is it high? Used to wanna fall in love with a church girl, but nowadays we living in a hurt world. Come on, tell me everything you've been through, all the pain and the hurt and what it meant to you. Don't be them other girls, always use stencils. Show me who you are, be an individual. Paint that shit out, get a whole visual. Though we grown now, this isn't no middle school. Make me feel better when I'm miserable. Whatever you give, I'm guaranteed to give to you. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me nice. Communication is like. Talk to me nice when you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to me. Communication is key. Talk to me nice when you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to me.
Shake it like it's on, shake it like it's on. It's been a long, long day, girl, take it off. Been stressed all damn day, girl, take it off. Been working all damn day, girl, take it off. Shake it like it's on, shake it like it's on. It's been a long, long day, girl, take it off. Been stressed all damn day, girl, take it off. Been working all damn day, girl, take it off. Shake it like it's on, shake it like it's on. It's been a long, long day, girl, take it off. Been stressed all damn day, girl, take it off. Been working all damn day, girl, take it off. Shake it like it's on, shake it like it's on. It's been a long, long day, girl, take it off. Been stressed all damn day.
We are in the building.
Woo-hoo.
And we are on the road. We are on the road to the Let's Vibe TV Awards. Run them likes up. Put some respect on our guest of the evening's name. And what's up, co-host? I'm Daz Exotic. I'm here with
the other co-host of the night.
just a random person. I'm a random person on the internet. You're random people on the internet. No, but I'm here with Smashley. That's from Smashley's Garden. Get your health
Yes.
news from there. All kinds of news and vibes. She does a lot of stuff, influencing stuff and all that. And it is Ladies Night.
Woo-woo.
Again, what up? Shout out Big Doc. He just did an episode on epilepsy and stuff on his mental health on Pine Case. So shout out to him. Run them likes up. We got an extra special episode for y'all tonight. It's Ladies Night and the feeling's right. Let's get over that hump. It is Wednesday. And today, with no further ado, we bring to you the influencer, the podcaster, the model, the mother.
Four. I'm like, keep them coming.
The New Jersey native, now in Florida, she ain't playing. Francesca Devito.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing good. We always, one thing I was thinking about going into this is we just have the strongest set of women who have been on Ladies Night. They all are so creative and tenacious and have been through so much to still be shining the way that they do. And it's just great to have so many representations of that going on. And you are the embodiment of that. And so, we had to start off by letting you know that and giving you a round of applause. Before we get into our bullshit, what up? Art? How you doing this evening?
What up?
But yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous, but I'm good. I've seen
You,
how you answer those questions. I'm like,
yeah,
so,
I was about to say, yeah, I had to give you your flowers before we got into the until we got into
appreciate it.
the
Appreciate
bullshit. You know, what we got the milkman in the building. Shout out Milk in the building, running it up, running it up, running it up.
it.
But oh damn, Smashly, I didn't have you attach your pages.
Oh shit. Well. Wait,
But
I just click it.
yeah, I think you can while we're live. But so we are starting it off like we always do with a game of this or that. And are you ready for our set of questions?
I don't think I have a choice at this point. There's no turning back, right? Let's
There's
go.
no turning back. Okay. I think since ladies are first, what up, A Jones in the building? Go ahead and ask the first one, Smashly.
All right. First, this or that is.
And you get to pick off the list.
Okay. So I'll do it out of order then. You just want me to okay, this or that. Brittany or Christina?
Oh, Brittany all the way. She's spiraling like all of us. Why not?
Right? I feel that.
Okay. What up, y'all in the building? Run it up, run it up, run it up. I see y'all finally coming in. Who do y'all pick, Brittany or Christina? I saw a status, and the status said, I think a time comes in our life where we got to accept the fact that Christina is better.
Oh, lyrically and vocal wise, yeah. But if you want to be entertained, it's Britney Spears all the way.
Yeah.
I love a good hot mess.
For real though, we're gonna do her problems like that. What up? We got. Oh yeah, we got Carly in the building. And Carly, we hold you. I got this video on deck, Carly.
Do that, and then let the music do something, and then do that again. That'd be enough for a record. I mean, you only want 2.5 minutes if you can get it. 3 minutes max.
Down the chimney he will come with his great big smile, and you'll find that he's ready for this one.
Can we imagine?
In a lady style.
Cardi, yeah, it's Cardi, yeah, I mean, that heat, bitch, they fucking with that heat. Nah, they fucking with me, shit. Man, these dudes be on that cornball shit, that cornball behavior. Fucking bland ass bitches, they ain't never got no flavor. Yeah, he said he from Chicago, but he staying in Decatur. He always talking shit.
Hey, say from Chicago, but he's staying in Decatur. Nah, that's B.O.B.'s best friend. We love Carly over here. Of course, I got it. It's a bop. All independent artists who are putting out great music, all independent creatives who are doing great shit. We got all this stuff. We got all this stuff on deck. And we hold them down. That's the whole point of Let's Vibe TV. And like I said, the embodiment of strong, independent women who are making fire creative shit. So she said she got her best song ever coming. So we're gonna see. What up? We got Russell in the building. Okay. We see y'all. Run the motherfucking likes up. Run them likes up. Man, I'm gonna ignore that. But we're all entitled to our own opinion. But so back to this or that. You pick Brittany. I just want to hear new music. I want to see her give the best of herself to the world. I think she's given up on that.
Didn't Christina turn 15 again recently?
I don't
totally different.
Look, I listen to the music. What up, y'all? Run them likes up. If you love me, run them likes up. Okay, Carly says Brittany. What up, Team Murdoch?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm playing toxic right now.
So speaking of toxic, right? Okay. What is more important to you, love or money?
Dick doesn't pay bills. I'm saying money, honey.
What?
Yes.
Listen, I've been divorced twice. Nope. Money, honey. Money.
Dang, you said divorce twice.
Oh, yeah. My family's back-to-back champion disappointment.
You said back-to-back champion. Well, damn. We're gonna
Listen,
get
I
it.
got dark
Slow
humor.
down. Slow down, love. It's only
I'm just
the
warming
first
up. I'm just warming up.
We
It's not
are
even
10 minutes into our first date. Shout out all you people coming in here. We got Ryan Moray, your brother. We got Chance Waters in the building. All right. They might have to plug their ears on one or two of the this or that questions. Smashley,
keep them
go
wide
ahead.
open. Keep them wide open. Oh goodness! All right, I'm gonna ask, what is your favorite sex position out of these three choices? Missionary,
Ooh.
doggy style, or cowgirl?
Doggy, I don't want to look at you. Just finish.
Damn!
I have 4 kids. I got places to be.
That's awesome.
Is that what it's? Yeah, is that what it's like? Is that what it's like? out
Listen,
here
I
in
got
these
10
streets?
minutes before the chicken nuggets burn. Bang me from behind and go the fuck home because there's not enough nuggets for you.
Oh no! And there really don't be enough nuggets. This is.
Really isn't.
Oh man, it's rough out here. God, we got a savage on the show, right? How are you?
I warned you.
No. You were acting like you were nervous to come on here. And here what we got going on is now I'm nervous. Let's keep it rolling. J-Wow or Snooki?
What was that?
J-Wow or Snooki?
Hello, Snooki all the way. I'm like a Walmart version of her. Absolutely Snooki.
That's hilarious.
I'm 5'1" and I love my animal print.
I feel it. Damn, okay. We're the same height. How do you feel about... Do you think short guys should be more in? I believe.
I don't care, honestly. If you're tall or short, just don't cheat on me, and I don't give a shit. Like, it's also hard for me too, because like, do I really want someone that's 7 feet tall? Like, I'm not trying to like climb you like a tree, my guy. Like, and sex is weird with a taller person when you're this short. Like, you can't do all the fun stuff. Not without like hiking gear and shit, you know? So,
what's the fun stuff? Because sometimes I find it hard being short to do.
You think I'm traumatizing you now? You really want to go down that road?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, well, I'll give you 2 minutes to entertain
2
me.
minutes? That is basically my sex life anyway, so let's go. What do you call it? Like the fun stuff, like the kinky shit.
She just said 2 minutes. Yo, if y'all are missing out on her fire rapid jokes, she's quick on her feet, let me tell you. But yeah, so all right, were you gonna tell us?
What? I said all
What's
the kinky.
I've like even hidden from the back. Me being short, sometimes I gotta like get up on my tippy toes. I gotta
Right? You need like stilts
put-
and shit. It's
Just
not
kidding.
No, I gotta put one
Oh.
leg up a certain way. It's not.
It turns into yoga instead of sex. It's not fun. Who wants to do Pilates when
yoga.
you're trying
It's
to get your
still
back down?
fun. It's still fun. I never look. I'm not complaining.
Just run and like jump every time. It's quite visual.
Hey, you know, shout out to everybody in the building. Run them likes up if you have not. You know, Carly, don't you privately give me the. Oh shit! Don't ever say no shit. Oh, that's the advice. Oh no, but yeah, you gotta work a little bit harder when you're short. I'm just saying, but you know that does. It's not a
Where there's a will, there's a way.
yeah. You know, it's not the size; it's the positioning. Sometimes.
Depending on what you're talking about with height. Like, you could be short, but you got to be hung too. Cause
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, you know, it's not the size; it's the positioning. That's it.
and determination skill set.
So, Cardi or Nicki Minaj?
Oh, Cardi B for sure.
Really?
I think Nicki's a mean girl. I think she's very talented, but the way she treats other female rappers is like really disrespectful, and I can't co-sign that. I'm all for girls supporting girls. I think she's a mean girl.
Yeah. And that was what was said. I was listening to some Nicki earlier today, and I was like, this shit is so good. And she is torn apart her whole legacy acting how she does. What's up? What's up?
What is
Nah,
that?
size does matter. Well, look, we never said it didn't.
I didn't say it did.
We never said it didn't. Oh yeah, it's sad because it squandered her legacy of being like an amazing artist who's given us so much great music.
Until
But-
2012. I'll talk
Yeah.
shade. I don't care.
Ooh, well, we need Cardi to put out that second album.
Yeah.
That's
She just
for
had her
sure.
third baby, so Cardi B's busy being a mom, I think.
She's scared. She
Yeah.
said it herself. She's scared. She's scared to drop.
Yeah.
And you can ask the final. We got two more. It's your turn, Smash.
Ooh, okay, I'll do would you casinos or the beach? Travel locations.
I live in Florida. There's the beach everywhere, so probably a casino. Change
There
it
you
up.
There
I
you
see.
go. I'm beach lit. I love beaches. I ain't
I
got
see.
money to go to casinos.
You don't need money. Just
I
people
lose
that
it
are
all.
And our original co-host, who Smashly gracefully stepped in for, she finally showed up.
Trying.
So you're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing. You're bringing that heat.
What?
Can I get a proper introduction? Where's Milk? Milk.
Turn your,
Is my editing skills the right way?
I hope Milk has a podcast tonight of his own. Hopefully his has started. Turn your phone sideways. So
Keep going.
Yeah. Okay, now we got full screen going on. Let's talk about where's Milk. I'm about to send him that. I'm not gonna send him that clip. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bury that clip. But
And just know I wasn't late because of being rude, okay? Like I moved around a bunch of clients and everything, and I still got here late. I'm like, come on, God. Like I thought you were on my side today. And
no, that's
we still made it. Hell yeah.
He's like, no, that was yesterday.
I mean, that's why I let you.
He already knows. He knows
on
I'm not
here. But typically, I wouldn't if somebody came late, especially drinking a high C.
It's the orange kind too. Talk about happiness in a box.
Cheers.
Yeah, she is so pretty tonight. She is so pretty tonight. And let's get into your story a little bit. Let's get into your story. So you are from New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
And let's talk about your upbringing in New Jersey. Let's lead up to a life-changing event that happened. I didn't quite know what to call it.
You can call it what it is.
And it's not, and it's not. I mean, and it's tough to ease into it because
Yeah, I know it's a heavy topic, and I sometimes forget that because it's my normal, and then like I meet people that are like, oh my god, and it's like, oh, you don't know anyone. Okay, like it's a whole different world. But I grew up in Jersey. I'm one of 6 kids, and my dad was a paramedic and police officer. My mom was a trauma nurse, and they worked ERs. They met at an ER. I don't know if my connection just failed. Can you guys still hear me?
yeah,
you're
we're
good.
listening to you. We're letting you talk.
Your mouth's kind of moving at different times though, but
It's
like
running a little
Freezing up a
bit
bit.
slow, but
Did I
keep
freeze?
going. Keep telling your story.
Someone frowned. Was it me?
Just please continue your story. We could hear your story.
yeah, we
You
like
grew up in a house with 6 kids, and both your parents worked in the medical
It
field.
froze.
Oh, what up? We got Jeffy in the building. Shout out everybody in the building.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Join on your phone.
Difficulty.
We'll get into her story. We'll be right back to get into her story after this. We're gonna actually let this song rip this time.
Ooh.
Do that and then let the music do something and then do that again. That'd be enough for a record. I mean, you only want 2.5 minutes if you can get it, 3 minutes max.
Down the chimney he will come with his great big smile, and you'll find
They
that
ain't
even
ready
the
for this
kitties
one. They
are
ain't
Yo, I
ready
beat,
for
can we
this
imagine?
in a lady style.
It's Cardi. Yeah, it's Cardi. Yeah, it's Cardi. Yeah. I mean, that heat, bitch. They ain't fucking with that heat. Nah, they ain't fucking with me, shit. Man, these dudes be on that cornball shit, that cornball behavior. Fucking bland ass bitches, they ain't never got no flavor. Yeah, he said he from Chicago, but he staying in Decatur. He always talking shit, but claim he ain't no hater. Man, I was talking that to you, I said it. You ain't big shit, bitch.
Okay,
It
we
froze.
did you switch to your phone? Log
No.
in on your phone while you're still up here, and go on from where you left off. You were telling us that you got 6 siblings,
Yeah.
and both your parents worked in the medical field. One was a nurse and the other was EMT
Yeah,
in
my
New
dad was
Jersey.
paramedic. Yeah. So my dad was a paramedic and a police officer. And my parents actually met working in the ER. He brought her a drunk patient, and she got pissed because she was about to leave work, and she had to stay to do all that paperwork. And she was like, "You have to take me to dinner now," and the rest is history. And he unfortunately lost his life September 11th at the World Trade Center, and I was 13 when that happened. So like pretty much that's what I'm known for. I spent my adult life doing advocacy work for 9/11 survivors for cancer and other related medical issues to hopefully get Congress to pass bills to pay their bills. And I just try to dedicate my life honoring my dad's legacy by helping people because he lived and died doing what he loved. And I know it's so cliche.
What is a day like for me? That day, I remember I was in the office about to get suspended or put in school suspension. And there was something way more important than me going on that the principals were whispering about.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting suspended. And it's crazy because like as significant as that day was, I was mad that I was trying to call my girlfriend in St. Louis and it wouldn't go through because it was busy.
Yeah, all the phone lines crashed.
Yeah. And on the other end, you're having the worst day. It was the worst day of my life too, but like in
Worst
a
day of a lot of
whole
people's
different
lives.
in a whole different context.
Yeah,
What was that? How? What was that day like for you? Can we get it? Do you
yeah,
remember
we could
that
get
day?
into it. Oh, I remember it very vividly. I'm actually writing a memoir about my life after 9/11. It's coming out for the 25-year anniversary.
Yeah, Carly. It was the same. Her
Um,
name was Sammy. All right, go on.
and so I was 13 when it happened. I had just started 8th grade, like junior high school, and I saw the whole thing happen from my classroom window. The whole thing. We lived right across the river. And I won't get into too many details because I don't really want to traumatize people because that was a pretty horrific day and I don't know what people's tolerance are. You know what I'm saying? But my dad, he wasn't even supposed to be working there that day. He actually was a trainer for the police academy. So he had like a desk job at that point. He made it to lieutenant. And then he ended up going to the World Trade Center. They all got called. 37, including my dad, Port Authority cops killed. I think like almost 400 firefighters, and I think 20.
And so it's not from after effects or anything. The
No, he was killed in the
buildings.
North Tower.
Wow.
Oh
He was
my
killed in the
goodness.
North Tower, the one with the antenna. And his remains were found, thank God, because I think there's still like 2,000 people that still have not been found or identified. I don't think people
Wow.
realize that. And it wasn't just World Trade Center. I want to also remind people that it was the Pentagon in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, because people stay forgetting that. And I think it's so imperative too, because it's so easy to give me my roses because my dad was a hero. He was a first responder, but there were so many civilians that day that people just forget. Like there was the janitors, there was the kids on the planes, there was, the flight attendants. There was the people that just wanted to go home thinking they were going on vacation and they ended up dying in a field in Pennsylvania, And I think
Yeah.
that humanizes it a lot more too, because so many people see it replayed on the TV every freaking year and it's just like the towers falling, but people, I think, forget to humanize it. Like there's people in those buildings, there's people in those planes, there's people in the Pentagon and in that field, So, but my dad, he did what he could. I got to read his police transcripts. It was pretty impactful. And he was told to evacuate and he wouldn't leave the last woman he was trying to save. And he was found February 9th, 2002. What would have been the lobby. He was literally almost out. And then the floors collapsed and they found him. I think it was 5 basement levels, which is where the 9/11 museum is now. So where their 9/11 exhibit is, was my dad's remains were found. So, yeah.
Were you when you were watching? Were you aware that he was over there?
Nope.
No.
No idea.
How close were you a daddy's girl? Like
I was. I wasn't the spoiled daddy's girl. It was more like I did tomboy shit with my dad. I was always a tomboy and always played baseball.
I can tell. I can tell.
I was always the foul mouth, always in trouble. And I was daddy's little girl in the sense of, okay, we're gonna go to Home Depot together. We're gonna go to Radio Shack together. Like it's not like we're gonna go pick a Barbie. It's like we're gonna go get a new mitt for you and a new Yankees shirt. That kind of relationship.
The Yankees.
Hell yeah.
No, let me stop. Let me stop.
I went into 2 weeks depression with that World Series. Don't start. Okay.
You don't even want to know. Well, look, Atlanta won the World Series. And I was in the A when they won. You know what I'm saying? At heart, I'm a Cubs fan. So
the Yankees That
No.
World Series to me was just as devastating as 9/11. I'm not even joking. It was horrific.
That's wild.
And
That's
we can make
wild.
jokes about it.
You say
Dark
some.
humor,
That's
dark humor is my coping mechanism, right? It's just how I deal with it. So, and honestly, laughter is the best medicine. You gotta fucking laugh through shit, or else you'll end up driving yourself insane. You know, so I
Yeah.
make a lot of jokes like about
well.
guys.
It's funny because, like, yeah, no, absolutely what Carly just said. I came out the gate saying that. Hell, oh, especially you dusty ass Cardinals fans. No, okay, let me. Okay, no, but
Is she a Cubs fan? Is she okay?
no, I think it but yeah, it's funny because I was like, yo, like after a certain point while we were in here, I was thinking like, yo, is there even support groups for things like these? Like
9/11.
what you've been through, but like your knowledge of it, and you really driving home the impact. Most people run from what they've been through, and so to see you dive that far into, like, almost from an outsider's perspective, and even the things that you've talked about have been more centered around the collective experience versus you, and like you kind of fast forward. It's like, whoa, I'm trying to unpack how you got to that point, but everything you're saying is so special. It's more than I could have asked for,
And
and especially with the world in the turmoil that it is in right now.
yeah, I know when that was going, it's really cool hearing your perspective.
Mhm.
Um, as somebody like I'm from Arizona, so like I was in like sixth grade, and I remember like my mom was a nurse and she came home like screaming, "Oh my God, the World Trade Center's going down!" And I'm like, I don't even know what street I live on. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know anything about a World Trade Center. So
yeah,
like hearing your perspective, and it's like I knew it was like traumatizing, and there was like a bunch of people like when I was at school like running through the halls and crying, and there was there was one like two kids that went to my school that their mom and dad had gotten trapped in the World
yeah,
Trade Center.
Yeah.
So they lost both parents. So
But
I'm like,
she's really brought sight into the depth and the
yeah.
yeah.
layers and what made it truly
Yeah, because
so
like as somebody like
significant.
me, I didn't even
It
know anything
doesn't get
happened at the 9/11.
stated like that. They're like, yo, like it's crazy because two planes flew into these buildings that were really important, and that's the least of it.
It is.
That's the freaking least of it.
And I think that's why I tell my story so much, because I just want to humanize all 3,000 victims, because it's not just about my dad. And just hearing your guys' stories of like how September 11th impacted you, like I'm a millennial. I was born in 1988, okay? It's our
We're the
generation.
same age.
What? We're the same age? My
Yeah.
condolences. Do your knees hurt too? Like I'm getting old and like cracked
Girl,
now.
I was doing some shit and my calves was burning. Like, I was like, I used to do that shit all night.
But I like to humanize September 11th because it impacted every single American and worldwide in their own way. And you guys sharing your perspectives does not diminish mine. And I always open the floor to people to tell me where you were, what you did, because it also gives me a different perspective to understand, like, my experience was
Turn your
horrific,
camera
right?
sideways.
But it also shows me like we all are just human beings, right? And we all were terrified. And I think that's one of the most important messages is that we are fucking human beings, and all the
And
bullshit.
we're all terrified.
Yeah, we're all scared, and like we can actually unite on like empathy and compassion, because in this era,
This
you don't
nigga
fucking have
good
that.
on smoking. I was smoking on the back of
Definitely.
the
I was in school.
but
I was in school with Gordo.
so let's get into your day that day then.
That day?
So you've seen it from school.
Mm-hmm.
What happens from
Like
there?
after you got off of school, like how did that?
So I didn't even get off of school. My mom showed up and picked us up. So we actually went into lockdown. No one was allowed to move around the building because we didn't know what was happening. At that point, we didn't know if it was a terrorist attack. Mind you, I lived 10 minutes from Manhattan, from Jersey. So it was like right there. And I'm trying to spare graphic details, but the first
I mean, this ain't the platform to spare. You can this is unfiltered.
The first plane hit, I was in English class, the first period of my day. And the teacher ran into my classroom with the Rolly Cart TV. It was like a plane at the World Trade Center. And a lot of my teachers' husbands and wives worked in Manhattan. So people were freaking out. We just thought it was like a little stupid propeller plane, like maybe an accident. But the time I got to third period, which was my math class, I saw the second tower get hit directly from the classroom.
Oh, wow.
And that was horrible because my teacher had the radio going, and it's like a second plane hit, a second plane hit. And then within 20 minutes, they started announcing how many firefighters were already confirmed dead, and how many Port Authority cops, which was my dad, and how many NYPD were already confirmed dead. And then by fifth period, I tried to call my mother because she was a first responder too. And I couldn't get in touch with her. Like, you couldn't call your shorty, I couldn't call my mother. Like, everyone's phones were fucked up, right? So my school actually had a projector screen in the auditorium playing the whole fucking thing. And I just remember some kid standing up and saying, "Shut that shit off. Her father's there." Because I remember like crying, like, oh my God, once they said Port Authority, it was like, my dad is there. My dad is there. That happened by like fifth period. It started hitting me. My father was definitely there if Port Authority was there. So, because a lot of people don't realize Port Authority and NYPD are totally different entities, right? Port Authority runs the World Trade Center. They run the PATH train, which is the subway underneath it, all the bridges and tunnels, LaGuardia Airport, Newark Airport, JFK Airport, anything that connects New Jersey and New York, the Elizabeth Seaport, anything. Port Authority handles that. They're more like an anti-terrorist task force police department than like regular, like walk the beat kind of things. So the fact that they had to respond, you knew it was a fucked up situation, right? So finally I was able to get in touch with my mom's co-worker, and I'll never forget her. Her name was Beverly, and she was Jamaican, and I'm not even going to try to do the accent, but she had that Jamaican accent, like straight off the island, like, "Oh, your mom's coming to get you, da 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 da. She talked to your dad. He's fine." And at the time, that was true. And my mom picked him up. Yeah, my dad got out a couple times. He got out a couple times. The North Tower was the first to be hit and the last to go down. So we got home and we just waited. And by, I want to say 11 o'clock at night, Port Authority called the house and said my father was missing in action and never showed up to command post. And then my mom had a funeral in November that year because we didn't have a body. And my mom, being a trauma nurse, she knew the reality, like, he's probably never going to be found. And to add to my trauma, she told us, like, "Oh, he was found, we're going to have the funeral." And then when he was found actually in February, she had to come and tell us the truth. And we had to do the funeral again.
So they did the funeral without finding the body?
Without a body. My mom paid Port Authority to put bricks in the casket so nobody would ask. Because she wanted to protect us. My youngest sister was 11, oldest brother was 17. We were little kids, you know. When you think about the age, I was 13. My other brother was 14. So it's like, you know, we were young. We were little kids. My mom did not want us to not know something wasn't found, you know. And she was like, "Oh, he went fast. It's fine," and whatever. And then a knock on the door in February with detectives, and it's like we found his body with 4 other officers and a woman they were trying to save.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Not to shout out Milk in the building, and that's funny. He's in here talking about, hey, what did you?
Hey,
Where's
Nick.
Milk at
Right
for
there
my
in the
intro?
building.
Where's Milk at for my intro? Yeah, no,
Right?
that's
Well, because you would harass me, and then Milk would come in and be like, Heather Badass to the stage, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying,
but
man.
yeah, like, is bricks in the casket is that what they do typically when?
No,
You
my
would probably
mom
just
didn't
put an
want
empty
to tell.
casket.
My mom didn't want to tell anyone the casket was empty because his friends that survived were the ones holding the casket. You know, like you do the 6 people that carry like a military funeral almost. It was like that. So
So
she
that
didn't want
was by your mother's choice.
that was by my mom's choice because she didn't want to traumatize anyone. And there was questions like what was found of him, and you think I'm horrible? My mom was witty with her response.
So how soon did you get into advocacy? Like, what was your path to that?
I'd say high school because the system failed me. For the longest time, I walked around and was labeled a crazy kid that couldn't look at airplanes and would have panic attacks. And at that time, no one realized kids could have fucking PTSD. So I was diagnosed with PTSD as an adult. And I walked around until I was like in my 20s, like not knowing what the fuck was wrong with me. And it was trauma. So I wanted to really make a difference. And I would always like make friends with like the misfits. And so I didn't want anyone to feel alone because I felt that. There was times where I had idolizations of suicide. I didn't want to live. And none of the adults helped me. None of them. So that day really pushed me to want to figure out why people suck, honestly, and they don't want to admit that mental health is healthcare.
Well, and well, because it was they didn't instantly set up therapy for these people.
No. There was like bereavement counseling, like, oh, sorry, your dad is dead, but they didn't go into like the trauma therapy, which is like totally different. Like if your mom passes away from old age versus like, hello, my father.
And this is leadership, though. This is like it's okay, like it's obvious that like I might take a second to comprehend all the things I need to do in a situation like that. But them doing that doesn't make it's a different time period.
Yeah, and
I
it was
guess
taboo still. Mental health was so taboo back then, right? And then the whole thing too with 9/11, everyone was focused on fucking money and suing the airlines and going to fucking war instead of actually like figuring shit out. I didn't get therapy. You know what I got? I got to meet the fucking Backstreet Boys. Like they just gave us shit instead
Wait, you got to meet the Backstreet Boys?
Oh, I got to meet a lot of celebrities. It was fun, but it's like I'd rather have my dad, you know, like cool, Whoopi Goldberg. I'd rather my father back. I met the
that
Backstreet
wasn't Whoopi Goldberg. That was Jay-Z.
Shut up, because I met him. 2 different people.
I'm personally kind of jealous. I'm just saying.
They had a whole concert. It was
Backstreet is awesome.
They had a whole concert called the Concert in New York, and it was like Jay-Z, Backstreet Boys, I think like Journey, like the old school rock bands, Rolling Stones, all that shit. And we got to meet everyone.
Any day.
Super cool.
I mean,
I rate NSYNC over Backstreet Boys.
It's cool. I just didn't realize, like, oh, they're celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You walked around in a fog, like, oh, look, that's Jesse McCartney from Dream Street. Like,
yeah.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry. It all started then. It all started. The NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, all of it started then. But I'm sure you couldn't focus on their greatness at that time because you
yeah,
had other shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Because I'm
and
like, that's when the boy band started for me. Was those years.
yeah, yeah. My
Um.
room is full of Backstreet Boy posters.
Um.
I love Backstreet Boys.
So you so you're living in the shadow of all that,
Thank you for
right?
saying that. It's because it's the truth.
And like, but you have like you have your own identity. You
I'm
know,
starting to come to that. People are starting to recognize me outside of 9/11 stuff.
in it's funny because in your when I saw your page, the layout was artful, and so I thought that was cool. And then you had that in your caption. Do you think you should take that out of your caption?
I don't fucking know. It's part of who I am. Like,
Well, it seems you resent it at the same time, but
no,
it.
you know what I resent? I resent that, like, people honestly clout chase. Like, I have had dated guys that literally Googled me and then approached me as if they were just meeting me, and they literally me and like would get connected to like different bands and like different podcasts for their own things. And I think that's the shittiest part. But no, I don't resent 9/11. Honestly, if that day didn't happen, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I'm
Yeah.
mad at the government. I could say that. I'm pissed that there was so many failures and that that day even fucking happened. But I'm not resentful that I'm a 9/11 kid. It gave me so many opportunities that I wouldn't have if I was just an average person. And it
Well,
made me
even
know so
your
many beautiful people.
it gave you purpose.
It
Yeah,
did.
and it's funny though because also the caption didn't make me understand what it meant until
Uh,
sitting down now,
yeah,
and
it's my
that's where because it comes off nonchalant, but
yeah, most of my
you're very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
You're
thank you.
knowledgeable. You care. You're impactful about it. You know what I'm like, and your approach is completely different. Um, and at a time like this, it needs to be.
Yeah,
I have a
So
question. Cause I
go
know
for it.
like so my dad passed when I was like 15. And like my family, we would always get together and do like an annual like family dinner every year on like the day that he died. So
Yeah,
did you guys do like any type of reminiscing thing for your dad?
we used to celebrate his birthday a lot because his birthday was August 31st, and then he died 2 weeks later. He was only
Oh my God,
39.
that's right after my birthday.
Yeah. So we used to do that, and then honestly, my dad was the glue that held us all together. I really don't talk to my siblings anymore, full transparency. Um,
wow.
yeah, so my dad had 3 kids from a previous marriage. And so when he died and they were doing all that fucking money stuff, my mom didn't want to take the money as the widow. She said it was blood money. She didn't want it. But the baby moms sued my mother and forced her to take the payout. And it tore our fucking family apart. There's like a whole documentary about it because they won, and they won because their argument was it was for the kids.
Yeah.
So the judge sided. And I think it's just so fucked up. But death, no matter how you die, really shows you people's true colors, right? So like
Absolutely.
I will always love my siblings and the door is always open, but I think there's so much damage done from our mothers failing us that like instead of being there for each other, we chose our moms, and rightfully so, you know. And the damage is done. It is, you know, it is what it is. I can't really do much about it other than love from afar. So, but we
I
don't
feel
do
like
stuff like that. Me and the
Oh
kids,
yeah.
me and my kids do. We always have Oreo birthday cake because my dad loved Oreos, and we make his favorite dinner every birthday for him.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep it amongst yourselves.
Yeah. 9/11
Um,
though, I'm very public.
I
do
meant just like, yeah, you do a celebration with your family. How
not
is that?
really because I'm always asked to do.
I meant like your household family.
Mhm.
You just said y'all
No,
make
I
cakes,
know. Like
right?
we just the
Oh,
birthday. Yeah, for
oh,
his
on the
birthday.
birthday. My
9/11
bad.
is
I used
pretty
the wrong word.
go.
I used the
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
I used the wrong
No, you're
date.
fine.
My bad. My
His
bad.
birthday we celebrate 9/11. I just try to do what I need to do,
Oh, and you
and then
celebrate your dad during Yankee successes?
yeah. So my dad was a Mets fan. My dad was a Mets fan. We were a house divided,
He
and
was a Met. That's funny because I was like I was gonna ask New York Mets or Yankees, but you had so many Yankee hats. I was like, I'm not
yeah,
even. Why
man,
would
I got
I?
a whole collection. But no, my dad was a Mets fan, and the last World Series we got to watch together before he died was the Subway Series, the Mets versus Yankees. So
Mm.
when this came around and the Mets actually miraculously fucking made it, which I still don't know how they made it into like the finals. I thought we were gonna get another Subway series. I was so ready to like sell my kids like favorite toys in my car and just get a seat, like just one seat and watch this fucking Subway series because before he died, because I'm a diehard baseball fan, right? Before he died, he told me, if they ever go Subway series again, I'm gonna take you. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna take you. So when it was that close for the Mets and the Yankees, oh my God, I was so ready to sell almost everything but my ass. Like I wanted to go so bad to a Subway series. Okay, I draw the
You
line.
got to give
I
it
love the way you
up.
talk. I'm just infatuated right now. It's like, is that me? I love
but
it.
but how so like how has it affected your parenting and stuff like that? Like,
So I have a rule that no matter how upset my kids are at each other, you are to say I love you every fucking day. Because I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't see my dad before he went to work, and um, my dad and I got into a fight the night before he died. He grounded me. So my last words to my dad were, "I hate you." And
oh
as a
no.
kid, that was hard for me. Now I'm a mom. I get it. My father didn't give a shit. He knew I didn't mean it, right? But that guilt I had for so long, my rule is you have to say I love you. I don't care if your brother just smacked you in the face with a frying pan. You fucking say I love you. Okay? Shut up. You love each other. I'm also very strict. I have like very bad anxiety. So if I don't get a text back from my kids, it's like, oh, the worst thing ever happened. Like, it really impacted my parenting, like almost like paranoia. Like I try to give them freedom. I'm not so worried about kidnapping. If anything, the kidnappers would like send me an, oh my God, I don't know how you do it letter. But like, I'm more so worried, like, God forbid, like school shootings and shit like that. I fucking really have bad anxiety with that stuff. But I try to give them freedom, but I do isolate them from knowing that mommy's on Google. I don't want them to know that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel you.
And
I tell my
and
kids that too. I make sure that we say I love you before like we leave anyways. I'm like, we could fight all day, but I'm like, I love you still. I might be mad at you, but I love
her
you.
kid's bad as hell. But
Watch your
besides her daughter is good. But
oh my
um
God.
but
my
so
kids aren't bad. My son is
and
cool
to
as fuck.
get and to get you make hilarious content
Thank you.
uh and beautiful content.
Thank you.
TikTok and Instagram are your
Yeah,
main.
Snapchat is my new addiction. I just figured out filters and shit. And that funny story,
Oh, you be trying to be funny and shit? Okay, I
I don't
see.
need to try. It's natural, honey. Okay, don't try to
With
shame
the
me.
monster faces and
No,
stuff.
but Snapchat, I just like figured out. But I thought like people friend requested me, and it was quick add, and I added like 100 fucking random strangers. who are now like my friends. I'm like, I just shoot the shit all day with them and like just make wild ass videos. So, but apparently Snapchat's for like thoughts and cheaters. But boy, am I changing the game over there. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say, pulling that off is impressive.
I didn't realize, but yeah, I do TikTok. I went viral during Hurricane Milton. I didn't realize that until like I woke up to 20,000 likes because I yelled at someone. I have the microphone here. So it's a karaoke machine microphone and it hooks up to your car's Bluetooth. And somebody cut the gas line, like the gasoline waiting line. People were waiting in line for gasoline to evacuate. Some asshole cut the line. So I took the microphone and I said, "Abso-fucking-lutely not, sir." And I think he thought it was like the police because it sounded like the police, like
Out
like
in public.
siren.
Why do I feel like
Out
I've
in
seen this
public,
fucking video?
Kylie. That's
It's on
ridiculous.
I
TikTok.
want one.
I got
so
over
What the
bad.
hell?
Dude.
That's
I have a
badass.
So now I just walk around with my microphone in my
Hell
purse.
yeah.
When I see like Karens, I'm like, oh,
That's awesome.
you be nice to them. Like I troll the Karens. I love it. I'm an animal.
Bro, I keep a microphone,
Clearly.
a wireless
Clearly.
microphone that's not connected to anything in my purse all the time. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
and I randomly pull it out and they're like, "Heather, are you serious?" Yes, I am. I love it.
She is serious.
She's my soul sister. I've already decided.
But yeah, follow her on there, Francesca Devito.
Jessica Devito on Instagram and
Oh, yeah.
TikTok. Chess the hot mess.
Oh, here, tell me how to spell it so I can
CES.
put it up there.
Just CES.
Oh,
The hot mess. All one word.
hold on. CES.
The hot mess.
That's
It's very
messy.
fitting.
That's messy.
I own it. I'm a fucking train wreck. It's fine.
What up, Jane Doe? Shout out all the people who came in who are in Smashly's garden and
Yeah, hi
enjoying
guys.
in
Just not saying it.
Get the fuck out. Oh Lord. Well, Jane Doe in the building. But yeah, it's
Chess.
CES.
Yeah.
The hot mess.
The hot mess. You got it. That's it on TikTok.
That's it. And it's been ladies' night, y'all.
We need some ratchet booty shaking music before we end.
What?
No? Okay. That's how you end the ladies'
Hold on,
night, okay?
no. I mean,
Everybody has
I'm
to stand
gonna
up
play.
and dance.
I'm definitely gonna play. You said everybody else.
Yup.
Everybody else. Everybody but me. Everybody but me. Everybody but me. Oh yeah, let's play some freaking
Let it bounce back. Drop it slow.
Ashley Phoenix. Wait, let me see if I got any other Carly on there.
Find out if you really like what you see.
Hi, Carly.
Asking for a little company. Can we go together, baby, you and me? And there's no other way we can find out. While you're waiting
It's
for me to
ladies'
come
night.
down. Wanna get
Drink
it
the
on,
half
come
off, y'all.
down. Got me
Drink the
feeling
half
we
off,
ain't got no
baby.
pressure now. Yeah.